Colossal starships casting shadows over entire planets. Laser battles that decide the fate of galactic empires. Unlikely heroes rising against cosmic villains in a galaxy far, far away. This is the heart of space opera, the biggest, loudest, and most adventurous stage in all of science fiction. It's the epic mythology of Star Wars, the complex feudal politics of Dune, and the high-stakes galactic diplomacy of Mass Effect. It's a genre that cares less about the hard science of space travel and more about the drama, the romance, and the sheer breathtaking spectacle of it all. But what are the secret ingredients that make a story a true space opera? What is the DNA that connects these vast and beloved universes? In this Explorer's Guide, we will chart the star lanes of this incredible genre and decode the secrets of our modern myths.
The first and most essential ingredient of a space opera is its scale. The story doesn't take place in a city, a country, or even on a single planet. The stage is the entire galaxy. This is a genre of immense scope. We're talking about empires that span 1,000,000 worlds, with histories that last for tens of thousands of years. The characters might travel between star systems as easily as we travel between cities. Think of the Galactic Empire in Star Wars. It's a government so vast it can build a weapon the size of a moon, the Death Star. And its destruction requires a rebellion that fights across countless planets. Or consider the world of Isaac Asimov's Foundation, set on the city planet Trantor, the administrative heart of an empire ruling over 25 million planets. In space opera, a single planet is rarely the focus. It is just a single location in a much larger tapestry. The conflicts are not about borders, they are about control over entire star lanes and sectors of the galaxy. This colossal scale is the foundation upon which every grand story is built.
A galactic stage demands a story of equal size. And the second pillar of space opera is its focus on romantic adventure. Romantic here doesn't just mean love stories. It means a focus on grand emotions, larger-than-life characters, and epic struggles. This is a genre that intentionally pushes hard science to the background. You rarely hear a character in a space opera worry about orbital mechanics or the conservation of momentum. Instead, the focus is on the drama. The ultimate archetype is the classic hero's journey. Think of Luke Skywalker, a simple farm boy from a desert planet who discovers he is part of a grand destiny, battles a dark empire, rescues a princess, and confronts his own evil father. These are the building blocks of ancient myths and fairy tales, just retold with starships and blasters. Space opera is filled with these archetypes: the roguish smuggler with a heart of gold, the wise old mentor, the evil emperor, the damsel in distress who is also a powerful leader. It's a genre that prioritizes character arcs, moral choices, and thrilling action over scientific accuracy.
This timeless blend of classic adventure storytelling with a futuristic setting is what makes space opera so universally beloved. If you enjoy these deep dives into the DNA of our modern myths, consider subscribing to The Future Past. Now let's look at the magic that makes these adventures possible. How do you tell stories across a million star systems without getting bogged down in the impossible physics of it all? The third pillar of space opera is its approach to technology as a form of magic. In this genre, the how is far less important than the what. The technology exists to serve the needs of the adventure. Need to travel between galaxies in a matter of hours? You have hyperspace or warp drive. It's the sci-fi equivalent of a magic teleportation spell. We don't need a lecture on theoretical physics. We just need the beautiful visual of stars stretching into lines. The same is true for its weapons and defenses. The lightsaber is not a scientifically plausible weapon. It is the elegant sword of a knight, a symbol of a more civilized age. Energy shields, laser blasters, and tractor beams all function based on the rule of cool, creating visually spectacular battles. And the ultimate example of this is the Force in Star Wars. It's a mystical energy field that gives its users telekinesis, precognition, and mind control. Is it technology? Is it magic? In space opera, the distinction doesn't matter. It is a powerful, mysterious force that drives the plot and the characters' destinies. The technology is simply the magic of the future.
But the best space operas are more than just thrilling adventures. The fourth and final pillar is their exploration of themes that are larger than life. They take our most fundamental human struggles and project them onto a galactic canvas. These are stories about good versus evil, freedom versus tyranny, destiny versus free will. They are galactic civil wars that explore the nature of rebellion and political thrillers that examine the corrupting nature of power. Perhaps no universe exemplifies this better than Frank Herbert's Dune. On the surface, it's an adventure about a desert planet, but underneath, it is a profoundly deep exploration of politics, religion, ecology, and the dangers of messianic figures. It's a story that asks complex questions about colonialism, resource exploitation, and what it means to be a leader. Great space operas use their vast scale not just for spectacle, but to give these timeless themes a sense of mythic importance. The choices of a single individual don't just affect a family or a nation. They can decide the fate of a galaxy for the next 10,000 years. Space opera is more than just spaceships and laser guns. It is the mythology of our time. A new generation of heroes and villains fighting for the fate of galaxies. From the Rebel Alliance to the Imperium of Man, from the Jedi to the Atreides, these stories tap into the oldest desires and fears of humanity. They are about good versus evil, freedom versus oppression, and the enduring power of hope in the face of cosmic darkness. They are about what it means to be human in a universe where we are not alone. That is why space opera endures. These are the stories we tell ourselves to remind us that even in the vastness of the unknown, the most important journeys are the ones we take within. If you were inspired by this journey through the star lanes of fiction, subscribe to our channel and join us as we continue to unearth the incredible futures that never were and the ones that still might be.